Growing up in the Philippines, Emma-Sophie's life was simple but filled with challenges. Her family did not have much, but what they did have was love, faith, and belief in her dream. From a very young age, people noticed something different about her voice. It was not just strong or clear, it carried emotion far beyond her years. When she sang, it felt like she was telling a story straight from her heart. Neighbors would stop what they were doing to listen. Family gatherings would grow quiet when Emma-Sophie began to sing. Even then, without training or a big audience, she had the power to move people. As Emma grew older, her dream became clearer. She did not just want to sing, she wanted to be heard. She wanted to show the world that talent can come from anywhere, even from a small corner of the Philippines where dreams often feel bigger than reality. She watched talent shows on a small screen, imagining what it would feel like to stand on that stage. She saw judges like Simon Cowell, known for his honesty and high standards, and she wondered if someone like him would ever listen to her voice. The journey to that stage was not easy. There were doubts, fears, and moments when giving up felt easier than holding on. Emma-Sophie faced criticism, rejection, and the constant voice of uncertainty asking if she was really good enough. But every time she felt discouraged, she sang. Music reminded her why she started and where she wanted to go. Her family stood by her side, encouraging her to believe in herself even when the world felt heavy. Then came the opportunity of a lifetime. An audition that could change everything. Traveling far from home, stepping into a world that felt bigger and scarier than anything she had known before, Emma-Sophie arrived at the audition venue. The atmosphere was electric. Contestants from all walks of life waited nervously, each holding on to their own dreams. Backstage, Emma-Sophie's hands trembled. Her heart pounded. She knew this was her moment, but fear whispered in her ear. What if she failed? What if she disappointed everyone who believed in her? When her name was called, everything seemed to slow down. She walked onto the stage, lights shining bright, cameras focused, and judges watching closely. Simon Cowell sat there with his familiar serious expression. He had seen thousands of performers, heard countless voices, and was not easily impressed. The audience waited, curious about this young Filipina girl standing confidently yet nervously in front of them. The judges asked her name, where she was from, and what she would be singing. Emma-Sophie answered politely, her voice soft but steady. There was something about her presence that drew people in. She was not loud or flashy, but there was a quiet strength in her eyes. When asked why she was there, she spoke about her dream, about representing her country, and about sharing her voice with the world. Then the music began. From the very first note, the room changed. It was as if the air itself stood still. Emma-Sophie's voice flowed through the theater, rich, controlled, and filled with emotion. She did not just sing the song, she lived it. Every lyric felt personal, every note carried meaning. The audience leaned forward in their seats, completely drawn in. Judges exchanged glances. This was not what they expected. Simon Cowell's expression began to change. The usual critical look softened into something else, something rarely seen. Surprise. Focus. Respect. Emma-Sophie's voice soared effortlessly, hitting notes with precision while maintaining deep emotional connection. There was no sign of nerves now. On that stage, she belonged. As the song continued, some audience members were visibly emotional. Tears formed in eyes. Hands covered mouths in disbelief. This young girl from the Philippines was delivering a performance that felt world-class. It was not just impressive, it was unforgettable. Then came the final note. Emma-Sophie held it perfectly, letting it fade into silence. For a brief moment, there was no sound at all. No clapping. No cheering. Just silence. A powerful, stunned silence. Then the theater exploded. The audience rose to their feet, cheering, clapping, shouting her name. The judges stood as well, applauding with genuine admiration. Emma-Sophie's eyes filled with tears as she realized what she had just done. She had shared her heart, and the world had listened. Simon Cowell remained standing, clapping slowly at first, then more firmly. When the applause finally settled, he leaned forward, clearly moved. For a moment, it seemed like he was searching for the right words. This was unusual. Simon Cowell was known for speaking his mind quickly and clearly. But now, he was quiet. Finally, he spoke. He told Emma-Sophie that her performance was one of those rare moments that remind everyone why this show exists. He admitted that he did not expect what he heard, and that her voice had completely caught him off guard. He said there was something incredibly special about her, not just her voice, but the way she delivered emotion so honestly. For a judge known for tough criticism, these words meant everything. Other judges followed, praising her control, her tone, and her maturity as a performer. They spoke about her star quality, about how she connected with the audience, and about the potential they saw in her future. Emma-Sophie stood there, overwhelmed, tears streaming down her face as she listened. Then came the decision. One by one, the judges gave their votes. Yes after yes after yes. There was no doubt. Emma-Sophie was going through. The moment was official. Her dream had taken its first giant step forward. As she walked off the stage, she hugged her family backstage, all of them crying, laughing, and shaking with joy. This was more than just an audition. It was proof that dreams, no matter where they start, can reach the biggest stages in the world. After the episode aired, the internet exploded. Clips of Emma-Sophie's performance spread rapidly across social media. People from all over the world shared the video, leaving comments filled with praise and admiration. Many wrote about how her voice gave them chills, how it made them emotional, and how proud they felt of her and her country. Fans began calling her performance one of the most shocking and impressive auditions of the season. Music lovers praised her technique while everyday viewers connected deeply with her emotion. Even people who rarely watched talent shows found themselves replaying her performance again and again. For young singers watching from home, especially in the Philippines and other countries where opportunities can feel limited, Emma-Sophie became a symbol of hope. She showed that talent combined with hard work and belief can break barriers. She proved that you do not need to come from a big city or a famous background to be extraordinary. Emma-Sophie's journey did not end with that audition. It was only the beginning. With every performance that followed, she continued to grow, learning, improving, and showing even more depth as an artist. But no matter how far she goes, that first moment, the one where she left Simon Cowell speechless, will always be remembered. It was a reminder to everyone watching that true talent has the power to stop time, to silence even the harshest critics, and to bring people together through emotion. Emma-Sophie did not just sing a song that night. She shared her story, her struggles, her dreams, and her heart. And that is why this performance will never be forgotten. If this story inspired you, if Emma-Sophie's voice touched your heart, let us know in the comments below. Share this video with someone who loves powerful music and emotional moments. And remember, no dream is too big, and no voice is too small to be heard. Thank you for watching, stay inspired, and we will see you in the next vid.